From smartwatches and fitness trackers to a brand new pair of these. And balls! I've got your biggest bargains coming right up. What in the world? Well, we'll get to that. Hello, I'm the YouTube deal guy, Matt Granite. So excited to be saving you money this year, and as we count down to the Consumer Electronics Show right around the corner, where I will be live, or I have already been live, depending on when I release this video, because I never know when the exact prices are going to appear at the exact precise time. If you expand that video description box right under me, you're going to get all the hot top 5 deals of this week. Without further delay, there's actually a way to get many of the features of an Apple Watch at a fraction of the price. You got $400, awesome, go get an Apple Watch. But if you want a better way to stay fit this year, there's a huge focus on New Year's resolutions and monitoring footsteps and heart rate and all those other great things. One of the lowest recorded prices I've ever seen on the Stryd fitness trackers is something that you may want to check out right now before I get into the rest of the deals. The Stryd Fusion really is the top combo of activity tracker and smartwatch for an insanely low price. You can track your steps, your calories burned, your distance, your walk time, and your sleep quality, which is something that I look for at all times based on how often I travel. It will even keep you connected to your calls with text alerts and app notifications. And the best thing is, well, the Apple Watch only works with the iPhone. This works with both Apple and Android devices. It's splash and sweat proof. And with the insane price that I found, which is part of a holiday promotional kickoff, you can score the Stryd at its lowest recorded price by expanding that video description box. And I know you saw my Apple AirPod knockoff tests. And it's very interesting to see something that looks, I know these are actually not Apple AirPods. I put them beside the Apple AirPods. They performed almost identically. Battery life was better, maybe a little bit on the Apple AirPods or these. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on half the time because that's how good they are. They have just re-released a version of these, exact same specs, but a new color for 2019, silver. More importantly, you can spend $160 on Apple AirPods or $49.99 on the deal that I found. Just want to put this back on your radar right now as a top 5 deal of the week before we move into something brand new. They look identical to the Apple AirPods. They're a fraction of the price. The performance, even on the batteries, identical, if not a little bit better. And they're back on sale with new colors for 2019 and some new options. I just want to remind you that instead of paying $160 for the Apple AirPods or paying $80 for something that has a wire between your two headphones, if you are looking for a better way to work out, to unleash yourself and remain untethered from your music and from your smartphones at under $50, you can find these Apple AirPod knockoffs or alternatives by expanding the video description box below, where you can also find my favorite dryer balls. Now, as a new dad, you're wondering where this is going, but as a new dad, I'm paying more attention than ever before in terms of what goes into the dryer, the clothing, the chemicals, clothing, all that other stuff. And these dryer balls, which create hot pockets between your clothing, you throw them into your dryer, not only replace fabric softener, but they lower your home energy bill by what some will say up to 30% tied to the dryer by keeping your clothing hot. It's a similar trick tied to the tennis ball, but tennis balls have chemicals and they're not great for the interior of your dryer. The dryer balls I found are made of authentic wool, guaranteed to have a positive impact on both your clothing and your home energy bill. And more importantly, I found them at their lowest recorded price. If you do want to take advantage of that deal with free shipping, you know where to go. All right, the next deal is actually tied back to that whole New Year's resolution thing, fitness equipment. Now, there's massive fitness equipment sales happening all over the country. Just your quick takeaway, if you are looking for anything tied to fitness, this is the lowest recorded price point of the year. Don't buy them in a month, buy them now, prices will increase. And then, this is kind of interesting, we're seeing a lot of reductions on tools and DIY deals. A lot of sales running right now. This is a great time to buy. Keep in mind the home improvement season, which typically begins March, has some promotions, but also a lot of markups when people are buying out of necessity. So if you can buy early, you can save. You can save on all of the deals that I just featured by expanding that video description box below. And a reminder, if you want to get your hands on the top smart tech from CES 2019, make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Whether or not you've already seen me live or I'm about to go live, depending on when this is released, I'll be taking you along for the ride. And I've got so many cool gadget follow-ups right after the fact. So you'll see those in the coming weeks. Awesome. Thanks for being here. Feel free to leave me a comment. And if you're not yet subscribed, Click on my head right here. That'll subscribe you to the channel. If you need help turning on your notifications or leaving a comment, click here. And that last big roundup of deals I did, it's over here.